Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the error handling function in C language, and we can also see the append mode in file management in C language. So first I share my laptop screen and fix the position so you can watch better with my video lecture. And here Turbo C++, I double click and take some process, and now yes is open. So Alt F file menu and taking new file, and here write a program to write two files, and second file append to first file. Yes, so that is a append mode we can use. So here we can use the append mode. So let us start, and also we can see the two error handling function, and that is a integer f, that return data type. I can write the syntax. So f error. So yes, error, and that is a file error handling function in file management in C language. So we can pass only one argument, and that is a during input or output operation in file management. So that is a return zero, so there is a no any error, and if non-zero any value, so that point of that is detecting the error. So that is a f error, and we can pass as a file stream one argument, and that is a second function, and that is f feof. So that is a, we can also pass as a one argument, and that is a file stream. So that is also one argument we have to pass, and here also we can pass one argument, but here is a zero means it reach the end of file pointer, and non-zero value means that not reach that end of file, or not any error, but that not reaching the end of the file pointer. So we can use these two error handling function in this session, and let us take that syntax we can also check in help menu. So that is index and f error. Yes, that is macro that test if an error occur on a string. String means collection of byte, and that is a declaration, means that syntax, and no any extra header file is required. Standard input output stdio.h is in that function is available. So now that is a macro, and we can detect zero. So that is a, we can know any error, and non-zero value. So that is a detecting of that point of the error, and alter F5. So we can go in index alter F5 function with key I press, and then go index, and we can see the uh, feof. So that is a macro that test end of file has been reached on a stream, and that is a declaration is syntax is available. So yes, sir, and that is same header file, standard input output. So we can use these two error handling function, and also we can use the append mode. So let us start. I can now give multi comment line, and first we include the header file. So stdio.h, and that next is a conio console input output, and then our void main. So first we can write one file, and then second file, and then we can append second file into the first, or first file into the second. No any problem. Vice versa we can also take, but one we have to take, and then you can apply to yourself. That very easy. So now first we can declare as a file pointer, and that taking fp1. First we can write only one file, and then character ch1, and then clear the screen. So yes, clr scr, clear the screen, and first we can open f1 and f open function. So c drive /turbo c3 /bin, and then we can say that first.txt, and write more we can write as a text file. So yes, first we can give the one message. So here we can say that enter first file content. Okay, so that slash n, that is a message, and now we can take as a while loop. So while loop, and that ch1 dot get chr and not equal to eof end of file, and we can use put s. So that is, we can write ch1 and fp1, and then fclose function, so we can close to our first file. So here first we can write as a first one file and then take second file. So yes, if any problem in the path, or here fp assigned to null value, so we can check one condition, fp1 equal to null. So that is a not an your path is proper or any other mistake. So we can use putS directly. You can also use printf, and we can say that can't open a file and exit one. So exit here directly, come out from this editor, and one header file is required for exit function, and that is a process.h. So I can save this file. Yes, write, read. We can also read, and append mode we have to use .c, but maximum we can give the 8 characters. So let us take, yes, okay, so now perfectly. So yes, so we can check any problem. So yes, that first, and we can check also path is proper. Also in this drive we cannot select over drive here, not listed. In my laptop there are two editor in Turbo C++, but this editor, one facility is a full screen and other editor is not full screen, so I can use this. But if you use any editor to your practice in your laptop or PC, so you can use which editor which provide your hard disk drive. Here that's not possible, so I can, but here full screen, so you can watch my video better way, so I can use this editor. So here after Turbo C plus and bin, we can copy and paste to our particular file to our folder. So yes, let us check our path. So Turbo C3 and bin, yes. So double slash that syntax part, and I can save and compile. There is, yes, what is so here at put, okay, so here put C, yes, that is S is not equal to, that is a string, and you can write character by character. So F put C or only put C, yes, that not yes, that is perfectly. So now there is no any error, and we can write, so we are like students, yes, that type, and control Z, so that is end of file, put that end of file in that file first. So enter first file content, yes. So first file is right perfectly. Now based on that first file we can take a second file, and we can see after both file we can see in our drive. So file pointer 2 and then ch2, and now I can copy all this part and paste to a second file, because that same we can write to second file, and file pointer taking as a 2, and here that we can change the name of file, and that is a second.txt file, and condition of if file pointer 2, there is other no change, and here message we can change, that is a second file contents, and here ch2, yes, and here also ch2 and file pointer 2, and close also file pointer 2. But sometime that this editor or any window based 10 that taking error not write perfectly, because we can put in the first file and of file that also come out the second file. So let us check that happen or not. So if that happens, so we can solve, means other way we can take way. So let us, I already testing, so sometimes they're taking the error, so let us check. So we first file, so we are students and control Z. So yes, and then second file I can type, but that come out the editor, I think, because we have to put the end of file in the first file, but that consider as a second file also. So yes, look that I just press F, so that directly come out the editor. So what is the solution? So in this editor, there is a that is no other solution. So we can just put, because first file we can write perfectly. So now we can write second file. So the we can comment line, multi-comment line in the first coding part, our first file, because that is a one way. In some editor is supported, but that editor is not supported. So I use this technique. That is also one technique, because there is no any other way. So let us I compile, there is no any other, and now that perfectly write in second file. Look here, F5, I can press F5, F, so F5 BCA, same one student, I write in the second file, that type of control. But that we can put Control Z, so that consider is a second file also, put the end of file, and that come out the editor. So we can now Control Z, and that is a perfectly right. Yes, here there is no any error. So that is our that our code no any error, but that editor is not supported. So let us check. I press window key and we can see the both files, first.txt and second.txt file, notepad file in the turbo C3 bin this folder. So let us check. I press window key and go in the C drive. So here listed the drive, and C drive, I double click, and then turbo C++, then disk folder, then turbo C3, and then bin. And here we can see the first, yes, here you can see the first file is perfectly, we are students, there is no any problem, perfectly right. And second, I press S, yes, here look, the second. So F5 same one student, that is also perfectly right. So yes, that our coding is no any error, but that editor not support at a time to write two files same time. So that we can not any solution. So that is a way we can, now we can start to our append, means append mode. So what to do? So first we can take one ch only, ch that we can use, that is we can use here. And okay, now what to do? So here we can take now append mode. So here first we can take as a second file, yes, here that is a file. So in the second file we can open not write but read mode, because second file we can append in the first file. So we can open the read mode, and first file I can copy also first file, and that we can open in the append mode. So that we can open in the append mode. So let us take here a mode append. So now we can, both files open, and now we can give one message. So is we can just our reference. So append second file content into first file, yes, that type of message. And now we can take as a while loop. So here we can take as a ch2, and that we can see get c and file pointer 2, because 2 is reading now. So yes, I give the parenthesis, and then we can say that not equal to feof end of file. So we can start the append first second file to first file. So yes, we can also print that also if required, but let us check, we print. So yes, here percentage C and ch and ch2. So that is a reading, and put C. So we can put ch2 in fp1. So that is a write in append mode, because first file is open in append mode. So end of the file means that, meaning pointer is end of file, and that write. And we can provide here now use if any error. So we that is our syntax. F error we can use here. So that is a function we can use in our fv2. If any error is there, so we can okay, now we can take one message if reading of two file is any error, so we can give the here message. So reading of second file error in reading of second or reading of second file error in the file. Yes, in the file. Okay, and then directly we can return keyword. So that is perfectly. And now after the while loop, we can also use the second. So that is the end of file pointer or yes, no. So F, so F, EOF, yes, and that we can pass file pointer to. So that is a definitely end of file because we have to come out the. So yes, here we can say that end of data or end of file pointer. So that is just if condition. And now we can close both files. So fp1 and close that fp2 second file. So that is perfectly. And now we can open again the first file for reading purpose. So that we can say that merge or not. So yes, I take and now we can read mode. So same, yes, here I think we can copy this all, but all not we have to not use second time, just we can read. So yes, let us take, I read the first file. So we can give the message. So here we can give the after append read the first file. Yes, that type of message. So after append we can read the second file. Yes, that very okay. Now we can start to our reading of the first file after append. So here we can change the ch only, and then we can say that ch and file pointer is not here. We can write only reading. So that is a possibility. So only one line, no dash is required. So yes, very simple. So now yes, file pointer is 1. Yes, I just copy, so be alert. So we can change. Yes, here we can use ch or ch1, but we can take one extra that is variable, and that we can print. And then file close. So let us f close again. So fp1. So now complete our coding. Yes, I first let us check. So yes, I compile. Yes, there is no any error. Yes, one is okay. F that syntax means typing mistake here. Some so F. Okay, so here F error. Yes, that we can say that. So F, I think no capital, double R O F error. So that is we can take already in here. So yes. So yes, here some. Okay, now perfectly. So let us take, I think I save, and yes, R is remaining here, E is there. Okay, now perfectly. So we can compile. Yes, there is some typing mistake, no any error. So let us take, I compile and run. So compile successfully, there is no any error. And we can use yes here directly second file because first file we have to already write. And now there is also no need to second file, but we can take as a, so you can also give the comment line in that second file, right? Also, now we can give the F5BCSM1 students and control Z give the same content. So previously content that already in there, but that in write mode that previously file is exit, so that erase all that content and reopen. And if file not exit, so that is created. But here file is already exit, so that deleted all content. So now let us take, yes, here append second file content into the first file, that is our message, and F5BCSM1, that is giving to the our uh, previously that while loop we can print the second file content, and end of the data after append read the first file we can provide the slash n. We are student F5SEM1 student, yes, so that is a first file content, yes, that is very simple. So yes, that perfectly our goal is achieved. So one first file content of the second file is also in the first file. And here we can provide some slash n, there is no any other required. So here we can provide the slash n, and that after where we have to end of the data, yes, so end of the data, yes, here require end of the data, so slash n and read the first file content, yes, that all are thing perfectly. After append the reading, yes, that all are perfectly. So yes, no need, so all are well. So yes, let us check. Yes, first very important, so here we can use the append mode and two error handling functions. So that is a f error, so that is a 0 if no any error, and non-zero if any error, to detecting that of point of time. So we can use, and then end of the data, so feof end of file reaching, that checking the 0 if detecting to the end of file, and non-zero if not end of the file pointer. So we can close both file after append mode. Yes, here we can first file, uh, second file is using read mode, and first file using the append mode, and then merging, and then means append, and then reading the first file. So now we can, I give the comment line. So let us take that again the same. I just do the multi comment line to up to that point. Yes, here. So now directly let us check. I compile and run. So look, append the second file content in the first file. So for F5BCSM1 end of the data, and after append, so there are two times. We are student F5BCSM1 student, F5BCSM1 student. Again that append. So that is a happening. So first file we can, second file we can append in two time because we have to directly run. So that is a, now I can open first our comment line. So for your reference, so you cannot write in two file at the same time in this editor, but some editor is supported, other no any error. So yes, so now you can write this program to your C notebook if you prepare very interesting and very simple. So here we can first file write, yes, start to here that close, and then I copy, same way we can write the second file to here, same copy and paste I can. And now there is a very interesting part, and that is a second file we can open read mode, and first file in append mode, and then give one message, append the second file containing to the first file, and then taking the while loop, first file reading and second file append means end of the file. And we can use the f error function, error handling function too. So that is, I can already say the non zero, that is detecting the error, and zero, so there is no any error. And then eof end of file, yes, that is written 0, so that is end of the data. So, and if none zero means that not reach the end of file pointer, and then close both file, and then again first file open in read mode, and then we can read. And yes, now I can complete and close this file. Yes, so and come out the editor, and I can show you our first file merging the, so in the turbo C++ and then Dix folder and then turbo C and then bin folder, and we can use as a first. Yes, so first yes, here is there. So look, we are student F5BCSM1 student F5BCSM1. So because we have two time run, so how many time you can run, that's second file content append into the first file. So that is append mode. So yes, I close. So subscribe my channel Ashok Sijal icon, press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting, and sharing my video lecture. And Hare Krishna.